You're over 50 and you struggle with eyeshadow, you are so not alone. I hear a lot of women, they're just like, I've never really even worn it and I want to, or my eyes are so wrinkly now, or they're more hooded than they ever have been and I just don't know what to do. Hi, I'm Sonia. I'm over 50. I'm your menopausal, let's go have coffee, skincare, makeup, loving, hooded eye friend. What's going on? I'm so glad that you're here. I appreciate you all so much. I'm going to really simplify eyeshadow. This is not going to be anything complex. It's just going to be how I'm going to help you pick out eyeshadows and what to do with what you have in your palette. I'm only going to do my eyes. I don't have anything on my face, so my skincare and just a tiny, tiny bit of bronzer. And we're just going to simplify because I want you to look at your eyeshadow palette and I want you to be like, I know what to do with that. What I get from people, and it's the same thing like with so many things when we get older. We just don't know what to quite do. We're either not wearing eyeshadow, not wearing mascara, we're not filling in our brows, we're not wearing any makeup, it's just too much because it's so different. And we have to completely change what we've done. And it's okay though. I love my makeup more now than I ever have in my life. And I'm not kidding because I know what I'm doing and I want to teach you and help you. All right. I'm working out of one palette, and what this is it's a customizable compact. And these eyeshadows, they're Saint makeup, but these eyeshadows are bigger than your normal ones. I can't remember I should have looked how many grams they were. These are bigger than normal. They're only $14, and I think it's a steal in my opinion, because how many eyeshadow palettes do you have sitting at home that you've used this color and that color, but you have all these other colors and now you don't know what to do because you need this color and you have to go buy the whole palette over again. Then you start searching for that single color. That's where I was. This compact is magnetic, okay? I'm gonna take my little doohickey if I don't kill myself in between, and I'm gonna pop it out. This is how you buy them. You buy them individually. I think it is the most brilliant thing I've ever seen, and you can make your own compact, but you can do any size you want. This is a 12. You can do a 4, whatever you want, and whatever kind of person you are when it comes to makeup. You buy only what you need. Huge. Okay, what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to just do mattes because this is kind of based for that person that's maybe either struggling or you just want to understand eyeshadows. And I feel like if you're just starting, mattes are a really great place to start. Just because shimmers, there's a few more little things with it, especially the older you get. And you can wear shimmers unless you don't want to. You can wear shimmers, but we're just going to go mattes straight out. Okay. This palette I kind of set up to really help you look at your palette and what we're going to do. So there are a couple areas of the eye I'm going to go over first. Hi guys. If you're here, you can say hi. What's going on? All right. This is my mobile lid. So when I refer to that as my mobile lid, what that means is it blinks over my eye. And then this is my crease. I have very hooded eyes. Okay. So you can see how droopy they are from the sides. And then my crease, you see that line in there? That crease is my crease. If you have a defined brow bone, like you don't have a hooded eye that hangs over and you can actually see this little puppy in there, that brow bone, then you don't have hooded eyes. You might have deep set eyes, but you can see the brow bone. I can't. Like this skin is like, bleh. It has puked over my eyelashes. Hello. So that is a hooded eye. Those are the parts of the hooded eye. So you kind of know as I'm going along, I'll say mobile lid, I'll say in and above your crease, and that's kind of it. Okay. So I set this eyeshadow palette up from light, medium, and dark. And light to me might not be light to you. It just depends on your skin tone. I'm kind of a medium skin tone. I use self-tanner a lot. So, I'm kind of medium to tan looking a lot of the times. So what may be medium or maybe light for me could be medium for you. Okay. So just kind of keep that in mind. This is a generality. So this whole line right here, I'm calling these light shades. Okay. I'll tell you the names of them. These are light shades that you need in your palette, and that's for your mobile lid. For the most part, it's going to go other places too, but that's for your mobile lid. And the reason it is because as you have hooded eyes, this right here, you want to bring it forward. You can't see this. You open your eyes and you're like, my eyes swallowed my eyeshadow. So we need light on this part, and then we're going to create dimension on the part that we don't have any dimension. That brow bone I said that's missing, we're going to create one. So you need a light shade for that brow bone, and then we're just going to go into medium. And we're not even going to really talk about the dark. These are medium shades, okay? These could be dark to you. They could be light to me, whatever. But for the most part, these are medium tone, and these are all mattes. All of these are mattes that I have shown you so far. Okay. So I'll just tell you the names of them in case someone wants to know. They're Valencia, Paris, Pup, Chai, Mama, Cupcake. Okay. And here we have Bubba, London, Basic, Lullaby, Clare, and that's Basic. So that is Café. Bubba, London, Café, Lullaby, Clare, and Basic. Clare could also be kind of moved over here a little bit, but well, you know, again, and these, we're not going to worry about those right now. Okay. So when you're looking in your palette, look for a light shade to begin with. So should you use light on the mobile? Yes. 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 It's okay, Mimi. Well, this is how I prefer it. So could I send those out? What do you mean? Do you want me to list them in the description after I post this video? I can do that for you if you want. How I feel a hooded eye should do their eyeshadow. It's not a smoky eye. We're talking a basic eyeshadow look. That's what you need to do. Light on the mobile lid and above the crease. Okay, yes, I will try to remember that. If I forget, put in the comments and then I'll put it in there. Then I will, whatever I was saying. Yes, and then a medium to dark in and above the crease. So you need a good eyeshadow brush. So you need good eyeshadow. These eyeshadows are very pigmented. They're, like I said, they're bigger. They're customizable. I cannot tell you how many times I went to the store. I'm sorry, I need to find my eyeshadow brush. How many times I went to the store and I was all over the place. I was in the big makeup places and I was in Walmart. You know, I was everywhere. I was online when I hit about 50, and I would either find an eyeshadow palette. I didn't like all the colors. I didn't want all the colors. And then I would find a really pretty palette, beautiful fork, and they wouldn't even show up on my eye, and it drove me insane. So these are amazing if you need help with colors. I do eyeshadow matches. I can do that too. Now you need a primer. This is Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, Potion the color Eden. The name is ridiculous. If you look into my profile, I have a link in my Amazon storefront to this. I love eye primer. I feel everyone should use eye primer. It really helps these to stick, and it helps them pop. That's my opinion. Do whatever you want. So let's, for giggles' sake here, I'm going to use, what's in my shirt? We have two eyeshadow colors that are my favorites, and they're not available. It's almost killing me. It's Cupcake and Chai. So I'm trying to avoid using them, but I'm trying to figure out what I have on my shirt. So let's go ahead and use Valencia. This is Valencia right there. It's kind of an orangey. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in what I'm using and going, I don't like that because I don't like that color. Think light tone. That's all I want you to do. You could use Mama. You can use Pup. You can use Valencia. You can use Cupcake. You can use any of those, okay? I'm going to take the fluffy end, and I'm going to take Valencia, and I'm going to put it on my mobile lid. You can take it up a little bit. I see no sense typically taking it all the way to the brow. You can, but I just feel like you don't really need it all the way up there. So I'm just going to put this on my mobile lid. Now see, I'm getting too fast, aren't I? And then go like this. And all we're doing is creating kind of a base, and it's not overly dark because light brings forward. Remember, light brings forward. Like if you put a light shimmer on, it's really going to bring it forward. Dark is going to recede, and I need something to recede my hood. So that's why I go darker there. Okay, so this is Valencia. Now I'm going to go into the medium shades, and I'm going to pick one. I don't know if I have any good ones in here. I'm like, do I or not? I really would prefer Sedona. This could be a medium to dark. I'm looking at my shirt. I'm going to use Sedona. I'm going to cheat here a little bit, and I'm going to hop over. Sedona can be considered medium or dark, and it's just like the color bronzer. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take the fluffy end, and I'm going to tap it in. And I'm not swirling. I'm not going all crazy. I'm tapping it in, and you can kind of tap a little bit off. And I'm going to look at my eye. Well, here, let's do the dense end. I'm going to do this end. And I'm going to look at my eye right here. And we're going to be like, okay, how can I create dimension? Because all you see right now is lashes, eyebrows, and white. And that's not what we want. That's what we did in the 90s. We had white from lashes to brows. And we're not going to do that because we're going to create dimension. And what we're going to do is look at yourself right here. And you're going to place a little bit of color right there. And you're going to place a little bit of color right there. That's where you need color. That you need to be able to see it. So that's going to be the biggest thing you can ever do for your hooded eyes. There's other things, but you got to get it up above your crease. I'm going to flip this brush over, and now I'm going to tone that down because it's a little crazy. And you can start with your eye open if you want, like that, and kind of drag it over. And I'm going above my crease. Or what I like to do is I like to lift my chin, look in the mirror, and I like to go like this. It always does that. It's like sticks on my primer. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to swish. Your eyelid should not, don't do this. Like, don't, okay? It's gentle. We're just going to gently blend in that Sedona. And I'm like circling my eyeball, and I'm not going to get too low here. I should have put a line right there. Maybe I'll do that. Hang on. Let me blend this, and we're going above the crease, and I'm going to take a little bit into my natural crease. You see that natural crease? I'm just going a little bit above and in that natural crease. So hang on. I'm going to show you where that's the no-no zone for eyeshadow. I'm going to take this brush here, and I'm going to take this brightener, and I'm going to put a line for you from my eye to my brow. I don't want you to do this. This is simply for purposes of don't get your eyeshadow lower than that right there. Okay. We're going to wipe it off in a minute. Okay. So that's your no-no zone. You are not allowed to go any further than that. And I'll show you another trick on how to do that. Okay. So take the brush, flip my compact back, and I'm going to go into that Sedona again. And I'm just going to keep sweeping above my crease. And I'm making sure I'm not going outside of that. The reason you don't want to go outside of that is we're drooping and we're hooded, right? And if you go outside of that, it's going to take your eye down. Because see my lash and see my brow? If you go outside that and you have all this dark down there, I promise you, I see it. It's going to drag your eye down, and you're going to be like, why does my eyeshadow not help me? That's why. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking this fluffy end, and I'm going to hold back on my brush, and I'm not going to kill my eye. I'm simply going to go like this, and I'm stopping at that line, and I'm in my crease like that. Okay. Stopping at that line, and I've outlined my eyeball, and I'm making sure when I open my eyes, I see it. Now, sometimes I do this. I get a little high right there. No big deal. Just kind of swipe it off. Okay. And then right here on this eye, well, both eyes. Okay. So look at my eyeshadow. It's fine, right? I mean, like it really, there's not any major issues except for me. See how this goes up right here? This is pointing downward for me. Okay. Downward. So for my eye shape, I need to take a little bit of this, and I'm just going to simply tap it right here to go out just a little bit more. We kind of need to go out like so. Okay, because you see that arch in my brow? I just need to bring that color up just a little bit more. And that's just going to be a prettier look and a better lift. Okay. So when you look at yourself, you need to see that eyeshadow. Can you see it? Yes. That's all you have to do. Okay. I'm not going to even do anything else here for you because I don't want to overwhelm you. I want you to do your eyeshadow and feel confident. Light on the mobile lid. See, it's not overly light. See, it's even got a little bit of that Sedona on there. I mean, I could go in and put lighter. I mean, that was the Valencia. Let's go into Cupcake like this. We can put a little bit lighter if you want on that mobile lid. No big deal. It's just this one's not available. And you could take a little bit of that right there and just see how it just helps open the eye up. Like that. You could take a little bit of that. Make sure you don't go all the way to the brow either. That's another no-no zone. Don't take that dark color all the way to the brow. We want to define the brow and have a little bit of light, and then I just kind of blend it in right here. And that's it. It's that. I'm not doing one more thing. You know how hard it is to stop right there? That is the most basic, pick out your eyeshadow, do your eyeshadow look ever. These lines, you don't need to do them. You can do a paper like this when you're doing your eyeshadow. You can buy a makeup spatula. And you can do this if you'd like. Because I do this all the time. Every time I do my eyeshadow almost, I get my best look. If I take that eyeshadow brush and I go like this, see how I'm just sweeping? Okay. That's how I get my best look. Or you can put that white line like that, or use that spatula. That just keeps it from going too low. So that's it. I'm going to go. All right. I am going to go and I will put the colors, all that I just mentioned, the light colors and then the medium colors into the description. If you want an eyeshadow match, anything like that, you just need to let me know, or you go to my profile. The link is in there too. Yeah. If you need help, that's what I'm here for. Like, I don't just come on here so I can yibber yabber. I do a lot of it, but I come on here to help you. That's why I'm here. All right. See you guys.